This is a shot. The sun is beaming on me, and I should really turn around into the sun and give you exposure lock. It's showtime! Exposure lock. And that's probably one of the things that I may want to talk a little about with the Hero 8. I've read a post, a comment, a topic, and that person wants to use his camera for medical reasons. 28 to 30 centimeters, that's 11 inches to a foot, and it's got a window. And he's shooting into the window, and right now this is the correct shot for me. The sun hitting me rather than me being in the sun. With the GoPro and vlogging, I long press the back and I put the exposure lock right about here in the center of the camera, just below the center. And as sun is in your view, I should be brightly lit and the sun should be average, not super bright, should equal out. Does that look any different to you? I think not. I really have no use for exposure lock if I can't see it in my camera. When does exposure lock get use? I had to get off the main road. The sun is beaming on the house in the distance. So if I long press during quick capture and I set it to the house, which is kind of difficult, what type of shot do you see now? Before the word now, was there any difference in exposure lock and after? When does exposure lock happen? Throughout the whole picture, during the middle when I press it? You know what I mean. Does it happen to the whole file or just from the time I press start? And can I get exposure lock off if I reapply it and then hit the X? And it should come off and everything should be overexposed once again. Well, it is what it is, and I don't worry about it, and I just use my camera on the go. I have it all set up to the way I like it, and I guess if you're looking to do certain things with it, you're going to have to fiddle around and get advice, and that's the best advice I can give you. The highest video resolution, 4K, low light, you want to be at 24, and you want to adjust your shutter a little higher, 2.5 times, so it'd be at 1/60th, I believe, or 1/90th, and your white balance depending on the softness, the coolness, and the coloring of it. You could also do that in editing. And then the sharpness would be at medium, and you'll have your footage you want. And the only time I would use exposure lock, I guess, would be in the car. If it's in the seat, I'm looking out the window, and you can't see out that window, I want to see out inside and outside as together. That's the only time I use exposure lock. Well, I'm not going to worry about the sun being in the background. I know it should not be on my back to the camera. It should be the opposite way. It should always be in front of me when I'm shooting. And that's why I'm holding my camera this way. It's hitting me. So is this the golden hour? No. But indoor shots, good luck. Do your best you can do to get the shots you're after. But outdoor shots during the day, this is a great camera. It's an action camera. Meant for action, meant to simply just go ahead and use it. A lot of people use it as a DSLR, they get a rib cage, they spend thousands of dollars, and they use it maybe once. Not me. I use mine every day for vlogging, and I have a good time using it. I get good use out of it. Thank you very much for stopping by today. I see a lot of these lizards. They're all out today trying to get some sun. So on that note, have fun shooting with exposure lock.